Hey, Luna. Hey, Luna. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, my goodness. It's 8:30 in the morning here in Albuquerque. And, oh, Lily. Yeah, hope you're all doing well. Hope you're having a good weekend. And thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I would really appreciate that with all of my heart, because I really appreciate all of you more than you know. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to make this video because those of you that live alone and sometimes struggle with loneliness, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Now, this won't apply to somebody out there who's, I love living alone, it's the best thing in the whole wide world, I'm never lonely. This won't apply to you. This is for people who occasionally get that loneliness feeling. Lily, no, not now. I'm trying to talk. Ow! Yeah, it's so weird how it can just strike you out of nowhere. I was in such a good mood yesterday. Oh my goodness. Lily. I was in such a good mood. Last night, or yesterday evening, my grandson, actually my daughter and my grandson, but my grandson, Jack, the phone rings and it was him. And he's like, Grandma, it's lightning and thundering and pouring. It's raining really hard. I mean, he was just all excited to call and tell me that the weather was so nasty. They live on the west side, I live on the east side and of Albuquerque. Well, they live in Rio Rancho, actually. So he was all excited to tell me about the exciting weather, right? And I'm so glad he did, because right then, as I was talking to him, I rushed all three of the dogs out to go do their business, because who knows how long the storm would last. It was already nighttime, and I thought, who knows how long this storm's going to last, you know? I can't have them go out there when it's pouring rain. So I rushed the dogs out, and they did their business. And right after they came in, it started to rain and then started to pour. I mean, right after. It was like perfect timing. I was so grateful he called to tell me. And then my daughter was telling me that it was just pouring over there. So I was waiting for it all to move here to Albuquerque, and it did. And I was so excited. Oh, the lightning was intense. Oh my gosh, the lightning was so intense, lighting up everything. I went out onto my back porch, and just to kind of look at the weather as it was raining, and to the left of me there was a massive lightning bolt that struck somewhere. I mean, that thing from where I was sitting in my back porch looked like it was that wide. I mean, it was a big lightning bolt that hit somewhere to the left of me, and so I ran inside. But yeah, I was in such a good mood. And then when I went to bed, it was raining. It started raining again. It stopped for a few minutes, and then it started raining like crazy again when I went to bed. So I was all snuggled in bed with my dogs, and once again I slept through the whole night, not having the air conditioner on, no noise, no nothing. I opened my bedroom window about that much, and the cool air was just coming in. It was dead silent, and the rain, I could hear the rain. It was wonderful to go to sleep with that. It was just absolutely wonderful. So I enjoyed that thoroughly. I was laying there watching Grace and Frankie and hearing the rain and the cool air. It was just like, you know, one of those like perfect moments. That's what it felt like, the perfect moment. Right, baby? Us two were on the bed, and Luna, the dog I'm doggy sitting, was in her room on her bed, because she's too big. She can't fit on my bed with me and the two dogs. No room to move. So she knows her routine and goes straight to her bed when it's bedtime. I have it all cozied up for her with a blanket and 2 pillows on each side to kind of snuggle her in. So yeah, she's got it made. But yeah, so I was in this great mood, and I woke up this morning and I was just like slammed. I was like, oh my God, I feel so lonely this morning. It hit so hard I had to keep myself from tearing up. And I thought, where is this coming from? I felt so good last night. I was so happy with the weather because I love stormy weather. So I woke up and I just felt so down. It was so weird, guys. I thought, why am I feeling so lonely right now? Which happens when you live alone, and sometimes it hits to those that are like me. Like I said, not those who, I'm never lonely. I always wonder about those people if they really are never lonely. I don't see how you can never ever feel lonely once in a while, even if for a minute, when you live alone. Well, it struck me pretty hard this morning, so I just laid in bed for a little while with my dogs, because it was early. I'm so grateful that I slept. I've been sleeping so well without the noise of the air conditioner on. It's that cool at night now to where I'm able to open the window, and my windows in the bedroom are higher up, so it's not like I have to worry about somebody just crawling in. They'd have to really work to get in. So I'm able to open my window and get that fresh air at night, the cool air. And so I thought, God, I slept really well. Because I woke up, I know I fell asleep before 11. I know that for sure. And I woke up about 6:30, so that's a good night's sleep. What is that? 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 30. Almost 8 hours of sleep, which is really good. Probably 8 hours, because I got into bed at 10, about 10 after 10. And then I watched TV for just a little bit, and I was ready for bed. I was like, I gotta go to sleep. I gotta go to sleep. And I shut the TV off. So I may have fallen asleep around 10:30 or so. So when I woke up this morning feeling so bad, I thought, oh my gosh, and I'm fighting it now. I am really fighting it. It was really cool this morning. That's why I've got my cozy robe on again. It was really cold in the house this morning. And it felt really good. I was like, oh, I'm not waking up to a hot, it's going to get warm anyway. And next week we're going to be up in the high 80s again, which sucks. But this morning it was very cool, so I threw on my robe and went out with the dogs to do their morning business. And as I was sitting there, all I thought was, God, I wish I had a wonderful man to share this morning with. I don't know, maybe it's some kind of a subconscious thing back to childhood and back to when I was married, for 22 years. And Sunday mornings for us when I was married was, we'd get up and make a big old breakfast for all the kids, and it was, well, Saturday and Sundays we did that. But Sunday morning was always like, it's Sunday morning, pancakes, eggs, bacon, juice, that kind of thing. Toast. It was a big deal. So I don't know, maybe it's some kind of a subconscious thing that's always there. But I woke up so sad today, guys, and I'm struggling right now, whether you know it or not. I am struggling to not go down to that place where you just want to cry all day. It's weird how that occasionally hits. I'll be fine going day after day after day, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, it's like, ooh, I really feel lonely today. And I'm not in the mood to go out. I'm just not in the mood to go out. Normally when I feel like this, I'll like run to the store or something just to get out of that frame of mind. But I don't feel like it today. I feel kind of lazy, maybe because of the weather. Although it's sunshiny bright this morning, no clouds in the sky, I just feel lazy. That's another thing, like a lazy Sunday morning. I've got my cup of tea, which I meant to bring with me because I wanted to drink it, I just made it, forgot it in the kitchen. But yeah, I just woke up today feeling like, gosh, I wish I had a wonderful guy to just share this morning with, to just share a nice breakfast with, to share the day with, you know. Oh man, it's really weird how that hits out of nowhere. You're going about your life, and you could have had wonderful days previous to the day that hits, and then it hits you and you're like, oh gosh, this really stinks. And I'm just sharing with you because I had a viewer ask me if my brain basically got exhausted thinking of things to make videos about. No, I never sit around thinking, ooh, what should I make a video about? Something just always happens that makes me want to talk to you all. That's all. Something happens, I see something, I hear something, I read something, I experience something. I just share it with you no matter what it is. And in this case, it's very lonely. I'm feeling very lonely today, and I wish I could invite you all into my house. Come on in, you know, keep me company for the day. Because it's hard. Those of you that experience this now and then in your life, you know what I'm talking about. When those lonely times hit hard, like when you live alone, there's a lot of times that you can feel loneliness, right? Okay, for those of you that are like me, there's a lot of times when you just feel loneliness. You know, it's kind of there and you're kind of like, but not to the point that it affects your life or your daily life. You just kind of feel it now and then. But then there are days like today when it really hits, like, oh my God. And I can't help but wonder, is it like a culmination of all the loneliness that you've been feeling, you know, but you put aside and you've worked through and you've dealt with it, and then one day it's like your brain says, no, I'm just feeling lonely, sorry. You're not going to push it aside. You know what I mean? And it's one of those days where I'm sitting here on a Sunday morning, my house is empty, it's quiet. I always put the TV on as soon as I wake up. I lit my candles, my wonderful, wonderful candles from my son Elliot and his girlfriend Becca. Oh, they make the most wonderful scented candles. Oh my goodness. They just smell amazing. Right now the ones I've got going is, it smells like apples, and I don't know how to, it's an apple, a fall apple scent. It smells so good. So I light my candles to help give that feeling. But guys, tell me, for those of you that are like me and you experience loneliness here and there, even if you're living with somebody, you can experience loneliness even if you're living with somebody. So yeah, tell me what you feel on those days. Because for me right now, I just feel kind of brokenhearted. Yeah, just kind of like, dang, everything feels so empty in the house. It really does. I'm looking around at my beautiful fall decorations. I love them. They make my house feel so warm and so cozy, you know, so very cozy. And I love that. I'm grateful I have that out right now because I'm trying to lift my spirits. I think today what I'll do is I'm going to get my laundry done because that keeps you going all day. You know, you got to wait for it to dry, then you got to put it away, blah, 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 blah. You know, put it in the washer, put it in the dryer, and get your laundry done. And it kind of takes up the day. So I think I'm going to do that because right now, guys, I am kind of like down in the dumps, I wish somebody would just drop by and visit. But you know how it is, everybody's busy with their life, and it just doesn't always work that way. So yeah, just wanted to talk to you, all my YouTube friends, that you help me through so many things, whether you know it or not. And when I sit down to read your wonderful and kind comments, when you show compassion, when you show empathy, when you show understanding, when you show kindness in your comments, you have no idea how much it can really help a person. I don't think a lot of viewers out there who comment realize how much you can help somebody. I go to videos and I comment. I'll go to a video, and if I see somebody struggling, I'll try to say something encouraging to them, I do, because I know what it's like. And if it's a happy video, I tell them how happy it made me. If it's an informative video, I thank them for the information, that type of thing. Because it can be hard. Right now I've got Luna, I've got my Lily, I've got my Pixie, and I'm very grateful for them, because when I woke up and I was feeling so blue and lonely, I looked over and there's my two little girls, this one and Pixie, all snuggled up next to me. And I can't tell you how grateful I was they were snuggled up next to me, because I was on the verge of tears. And it's so weird, it comes like that. That's what I think is so strange. It comes out of nowhere. And it makes you feel just kind of like, dang, I'm tired of, it's one of those days where it makes you feel like, I'm tired of facing every day and night alone. I'm tired of doing everything alone. I'm tired of cooking alone. I'm tired of eating alone. I'm tired of going someplace alone. I'm tired. It's one of those days. And then it'll eventually pass, and you kind of get back to normal. Don't know where it comes from, don't know why. But for those of you that experience this, I'm sure you understand what I'm talking about, where you feel like you're just going along just fine, and then one day it hits you really hard. I mean, really, really hard. And who knows why? And it doesn't matter. It's just like, I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't matter what else you've got going on in your life that day in particular. Sometimes for some of you it's maybe several days where you're just like, I am sick of living alone. It's just a weird thing that comes out of nowhere. So I'm going to do my best to get through this. I'm going to go shower and get my laundry started, and I don't know, try to get through this day, because I am so shocked that I was so happy yesterday and feeling so good, and now this. So anyway, guys, I'm sure my camera's ready to run out, so you take care, and I will see you in my next video. Have a good day if you can, and I hope you are. Bye-bye. See ya. Mwah. I gotta get up.